Hi everyone, I am just going to do a quick video on what we covered in class on Friday about outlines for your research paper. So what I would do first is find this page that's on the screen in your research packet that has the yellow cover on it. And what I need you guys to have done for Monday is the subtopic 1, 2, and 3. So you do not need to worry about this Great Depression overview or this introduction part or anywhere that it says transitions. We'll add those later. To think about or to start thinking about what you want to include in your in your outline, what we went over on Friday was that the subtopic 1, 2, and 3 are like the main parts of your paper. And then where you see A, B, and C for each one of them, these are going to be their own paragraphs. So if you are going to be writing a paper about Al Capone, for instance, this subtopic 1 might be his early life, and then A could be his, like, where he was born and his childhood, and then B could be his adolescent years or his teenage years, and then C could be like Al Capone dropped out of high school, I'm pretty sure, only finished until 8th grade, so it could be his, like, first instance of crime or getting involved with crime. And then for subtopic 2, you would talk about maybe the next stage of his life and getting involved in crime, and you would have hopefully 3 paragraphs there to discuss. Then I just wanted to point out too that there is a backside to this page for subtopic 3, and if we're sticking with Al Capone example, you might have like him being arrested, like the end of his life. Could be, so him getting arrested, his fall or his time in jail and when he died, and then C, the last paragraph there could be like the legacy that he left us with and what he's still known for today. And I want, like I said before, you do not have to worry about the transitions. There should be your packets are missing this, but there should be lines right here for you too. And then for 1 and 2, when you're in here, these are like the details that are going to be specifically from your note cards. So I would try and figure out what your major subtopics are going to be, 1, 2, and 3, and then take a look at your note cards, divide those into 3 separate piles for subtopic 1, 2, and 3, and then once you've got them divvied up, go through and take all of the ones you thought for subtopic 1 and see if you can organize those cards into 3 different paragraphs, and then fill in those ideas there. And then the same process for subtopic 2 and subtopic 3 is how I had done it. You could start by just looking at your note cards and organizing your note cards and then come to your outline sheet. However you do it is okay. When you come to class on Monday, what I really need done is you to have the subtopic, to have from here, I'm just going to highlight all of this, subtopic 2, and then subtopic through C of subtopic 3. I need you to have that filled in on Monday, and then your note cards organized into these different paragraphs too. And then on Monday we're going to talk about thesis statements and transitions and get that hammered out. And then Tuesday we'll talk about in-text citations and how to, when you are quoting or sourcing your information, how to do that in your paragraphs. And then we should be ready to start writing for you. So, less than 6-minute video on this, not a whole lot of detail. If you have questions or if you're wondering if you're on the right track, feel free to send me an email or a message in Schoology, and I would be more than happy to try and help you. Monday morning too, if you're like just not sure and you have a study hall before I have you for class, you can check in during first hour or before school on Monday too. Let me know if you have questions.